This is a brand new Nintendo Switch 2, and this is a 500-degree oven, Celsius. Everyone knows Switch 1s melted in there. Let's see if Nintendo decided to invest in an actual sturdy machine this time. But first, let's talk a bit about the Switch 2. First things first, I am a Wii U owner, so when the Switch came out, I was shocked by having something that is actually an attractive product. Being a handheld console, however, the Switch is now 2 generations behind its competitors on like the Xbox and PlayStation. So it is an Xbox 360 that came out in 2017 that is still the main console as of this year, right? Almost 20 years since the Xbox 360 came out. So we are in 2005, you had Call of Duty 2, you had a lot of modern shooters come out. We are as far from that as that was from Super Mario Bros. 1. The Xbox 360, the best you're hoping for is Halo 3, right? It was really bad. Yeah, some games look fine, but bro, it could not run a 2D Zelda at a consistent frame rate. I love the Switch. They made Breath of the Wild Warriors, and they are giving you a PowerPoint presentation, and they thought it was fine. So I don't mean to be too prudish on the specs of the original Switch, but I remember this one Total Biscuit thing where rest in peace, right? Total Biscuit, rest in peace. But he's like, I will never play Breath of the Wild because it runs at 30 frames per second. I will not touch that game because they should have made it 240p, looks like an Ocarina of Time mod, and then maybe it runs at 60 frames. Maybe then I would play it. That's Total Biscuit, quote Total Biscuit. And at that point, I thought, wow, what an arsehole he must be. May he rest in peace. Anyhow, when I play Link's Awakening, a Game Boy game, I should not be getting frame drops. And this is what I was looking forward to the Switch. If it's on an indie game or a Nintendo game, it will look arse on the Switch, right? Even if it is a Nintendo game, it'll still look like arse. I've been holding out for there being a more capable system for years and years, and finally, this has happened. I have this game called Bayonetta 3. Have you heard of Bayonetta 3? Bayonetta 3 runs like butt cheeks on the original Switch. I literally have only just played the prologue chapters now, but there were no frame drops, the resolution is consistent, and it's just like, wow, 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 I can play a great game and not be embarrassed to show off how awful it looks. Anyway, let's check on the fire test. Alright, it's been 1 minute, let's check it on the Switch. Okay, so back to this. The Switch is really weak, right? Games are struggling, right? So, okay, here's another example. I bought Dragon Ball FighterZ, right? I had bought it on the PC, but I'm like, I want to play this portably. I'll buy the Switch port. The Switch port is actually pretty interesting, right? It's like pretty well developed. There's issues around frame drops when you're doing supers and stuff and like dynamic resolutions, but it works. The issue is, the reason why it doesn't actually work is it takes you like 30 seconds to load into a match. 30 seconds plus, right? Like, well, you can't play a fighting game where it takes you 30 seconds, like 3 minutes to change your character in like loading screens. You can't do that. Anyway, I see it's on my Switch still. I uninstalled it on my previous, but I tried it again, right? I downloaded it. It's like playing on the PC. They didn't update it. They didn't do a shit. It's just like, it plays like the PC. It's playable. Like all these Switch games are playable. The ones that didn't work, the ones that were like, look, man, this alone makes the Switch worth it. Okay, beyond that, I have played some Mario Kart. I have played some Zelda. It's pretty good. It looks good. It's a good system, and that's why I give my review. It's maybe too expensive, but okay, man, this is like what you want. So anyway, final thoughts. I think the Switch 2 is a huge improvement over the original. You can talk about the screen. My friend says the LCD is still not good enough. I think it looks way better than the original. I gotta say, great system. Maybe too expensive, though, and like it makes the Switch worthwhile. The Switch has a great library. It's a great lot of things. I hope they update more with like HD stuff because it's cool. Beyond that, Mario Kart's good. The soundtrack for it is really good. That's about all I have to say. Fun console. Good job, guys. Good work. Please don't break my system. Let's go check back in the test. I don't know what I was expecting.